Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. But I know somehow that only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. Even if I knew that tomorrow the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. I still believe that standing up for the truth of God is the greatest thing in the world. This is the end of life. The end of life is not to be happy. The end of life is not to achieve pleasure and avoid pain. The end of life is to do the will of God, come what may. So I say to you, seek God and discover Him and make Him a power in your life. Without Him, all of our efforts turn to ashes and our sunrises into darkest nights. Without Him, life is a meaningless drama with the decisive scenes missing. But with Him, we are able to rise from the fatigue of despair to the buoyancy of hope. With Him, we are able to rise from the midnight of desperation to the daybreak of joy. St. Augustine was right. We were made for God, and we will be restless until we find rest in Him. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as a Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well." As my sufferings mounted, I soon realized that there were two ways in which I could respond to my situation. Either to react with bitterness or seek to transform the suffering into a creative force. I decided to follow the latter course. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.